Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm absolutely just exhausted from this week so far. Just the past weekend, I feel like I haven't had a break. But just looking in some of my downtime when I was like on social media, on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and just looking at those videos, I just keep coming across like a lot of relationship videos and stuff, and how people are always on this tangent about like, should relationships be 50-50? And this just varies widely. It depends on who you ask, where they're from, how their upbringing was, because typically everybody looks at things as how they were raised, right? So if they were raised in a traditional family where mom stayed home, dad went and worked, that's typically what they'll look for. And vice versa, right? Like if somebody grew up in a household where both parents worked, they don't see anything wrong with that. And I think that it's such a difficult thing in today's world, because like personally I would love to do that. I'd love the way that, you know, man goes out and works, wife stays home, takes care of the kids, and even homeschooling and stuff like that. But it really feels like in today's economy and stuff, like I'm in Canada and it just doesn't feel like it's possible. And I'm making some pretty good money, and it's still a real struggle, especially when you've got like vehicle bills. Like everything's constantly going up. I mean, everybody knows, like food bills, gas, insurance, like, and then for me, like I've got my own business, so it's like business insurance and just a million other things that go into that, employee stuff, paying people, right? And then yeah, I can't think obviously right off the top of my head right now. I'm just wiped. But I feel like a lot of times too, people like to mix things up in the way that they want to do the like the 50-50 relationship, but they also don't fully understand what comes with that. They still have this like modern attitude, and it's like, look at how your grandparents were. Like if you have grandparents that were in that type of situation, look at what they did. Like for example, my grandparents, they did that. They were able to make it work. They had 5 children on my dad's side, and then on my mom's side, again, had 4 kids. Like they made it work. It was very tight. They made it work, and I feel like you could do it fairly easily back then. And it's just gotten harder and harder and harder as the years have gone on. But there was no social media, so there wasn't any like going on the phone, making videos, or doing random stuff, whatever. It was like when the wife stayed home, it was a full-time job, and sometimes even more than a full-time job, because when the husband came home, he was exhausted from the day, hung out, did his thing, like relaxed, ate dinner, watched TV or read the newspaper, whatever, and then it was off to bed. Meanwhile, the wife is taking care of the kids, washing stuff, food, dishes, you know, prepping lunches, making sure everyone's doing their homework, like. But nowadays, it seems like people aren't interested in doing that. Like they want to do the stay-at-home thing. Well, I see with like women, it seems like they want to do the stay-at-home thing, and obviously not all women. I'm talking more like, maybe it seems like more younger generation do the stay-at-home thing, but it's like if you're staying at home, it should be like there's the job part of it too, right? And I think it's got to make sense. It's got to make sense. Like, if you don't have any kids, I don't understand like why one person needs to stay home. That's my opinion. Even if you get married and husband and wife, the husband's working, I mean, unless he's making like over $200K a year, and it's kind of like there's not really a point in you working. Like, we've got a house, it's paid for or whatever, we're just cruising, it's no problem. But other than that, it's like if no children are involved, it's like, why not just both work, save up the money, pay off the house, and then save up a little bit of a nest egg so that, yeah, if you do want to have kids, that you have that opportunity to stay home and homeschool. And I think that's the best way. Like, that's my opinion. Like, I think that's the best route to go, especially with the way the school systems are now. It's ridiculous. But yeah, like, what do you guys think? Should relationships be 50-50? I don't know. Like, tell me. Let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.